Montreal. This Canadian city is like a European postcard come to life with its cute cobblestone streets, cafes, and a special something in the air. But don't think it's all old-world charm. Montreal has a fun modern side too. If you're looking for tasty poutine, interesting history, or just a good time, this city has it all. So get your comfy shoes on, let's explore. Okay, imagine this. You're walking down narrow cobblestone streets, smelling fresh croissants from nearby bakeries. The aroma is so inviting, it feels like a warm hug from the past. The sun shines on really old buildings, and their stone walls seem to whisper stories of long ago. Each stone, each crack, holds a piece of history, a fragment of a time long gone. This is Old Montreal, or Vieux-Montréal as the locals say, a place where history comes alive. Walking these streets is like stepping into a living museum where every corner has a tale to tell. Now you can't visit Old Montreal without seeing the Notre-Dame Basilica. It's not just a building, it's a masterpiece that stands as a testament to the city's rich cultural heritage. This amazing building is a beautiful example of Gothic revival style with its fancy details and super high ceilings. The intricate designs and towering spires are truly awe-inspiring. Trust me, going inside feels like entering a different world. The grandeur and serenity of the interior can leave you speechless, making you feel a deep connection to the past. Next, let's head over to Place Jacques-Cartier, a busy square that's always full of life. It's a vibrant hub where the old meets the new and the energy is palpable. Street performers, artists selling their work, and cozy cafes all around. It's the perfect spot to enjoy the atmosphere and watch people go by. You might even find a unique piece of art to take home. And speaking of atmosphere, don't miss the Old Port. This area is steeped in history and offers stunning views of the waterfront. This historic harbor is now a beautiful place to walk, bike, or even take a horse-drawn carriage ride. It's a perfect blend of leisure and history. You can almost hear the voices of sailors and traders from hundreds of years ago. The echoes of the past seem to linger in the air. As you explore Old Montreal, take it slow. There's no rush here. Let the charm of the old streets envelop you. Look into hidden courtyards, admire the fancy iron balconies, and imagine what the city was like way back when. Each hidden corner has its own story waiting to be discovered. This is a place to relax, enjoy the moment, and let the history sink in. It's a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. And if you get hungry, there are tons of restaurants around. The culinary scene here is as diverse as it is delicious. Whether you want traditional Quebecois food or something a bit more modern, there's something for everyone. The flavors here are a journey in themselves. Just a heads up. Old Montreal can get really crowded, especially during busy times. The popularity of this historic gem means you'll be sharing it with many others. So, if you want a quieter experience, try visiting early in the morning or later in the evening. These times offer a more peaceful and intimate glimpse of the area. Oh, and one last tip. Don't forget your camera. The picturesque streets and historic buildings are perfect for capturing memories. This area is super pretty and you'll want to remember all the beauty and history. Every snapshot is a piece of the past preserved. So, there you have it. Old Montreal, a cool mix of history, culture, and charm. It's a place where the past and present coexist beautifully. It's a must-see for anyone visiting this amazing city. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just someone looking to soak in some culture, Old Montreal has something special for you. After all that history in Old Montreal, you're probably ready for some fresh air, right? The city has so much to offer, but sometimes you just need a break from the hustle and bustle. Well, you're in luck. Right in the middle of the city is Mont-Royal Park, a huge green space designed by the same person who designed New York's Central Park, Frederick Law Olmsted. This park is a true gem, offering a serene escape without ever leaving the city. The best part? You can hike to the top of Mont-Royal. The trails are well maintained and suitable for all fitness levels, making it a perfect activity for everyone. It's not a hard climb, and the views from the top are amazing. On a clear day you can see for miles, taking in the entire cityscape and beyond. You'll see the whole city spread out below you with the St. Lawrence River shining in the distance. The panoramic view is truly breathtaking and a must-see for any visitor. Trust me, it's worth it. The sense of accomplishment and the stunning scenery make the hike to the top an unforgettable experience. But if hiking isn't your thing, no problem. Mont-Royal Park offers various ways to reach the summit. You can also drive, bike, or even take a bus to the top. Each option provides a different perspective of the park's beauty, and once you're up there, there's lots to do. The park is filled with activities that cater to all interests. You can have a picnic, rent a bike, and explore the paths, or just relax by the lake and enjoy the view. Beaver Lake is a particularly popular spot for unwinding. And in the winter, Mont-Royal becomes a winter wonderland. The park transforms into a snowy paradise, perfect for cold weather activities. You can go snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, or ice skating. The park's winter offerings are just as diverse and enjoyable as in the summer. It's a fun way to enjoy the Canadian winter. The crisp air and snowy landscapes make for a magical experience. Mont-Royal Park isn't just about the views and activities, it's a sanctuary where you can reconnect with nature. It's also a great place to get away from the city noise and enjoy nature. The park's wooded trails offer a peaceful retreat. Walk through the wooded trails, listen to the birds, and breathe in the fresh air. It's a rejuvenating experience for both body and mind. It's a good way to relax and appreciate the quiet of this city oasis. The tranquility of Mont-Royal Park is unmatched. And look out for the Tam Tams, a weekly gathering of drummers and dancers every Sunday afternoon during the summer. This lively event is a highlight for both locals and tourists. It's a unique Montreal experience. The energy and rhythm of the Tam Tams create an unforgettable atmosphere. So whether you like hiking, nature, or just want a peaceful escape, Mont-Royal Park has something for everyone. The park's diverse offerings ensure there's always something new to discover. Pack your bag, grab your camera, and get ready to experience Montreal's natural beauty. Mont-Royal Park awaits you with open arms, ready to provide a memorable adventure. Okay everyone, let's talk about something special about Montreal, the underground city, or RISO. This isn't just any underground network, it's a marvel of urban planning and design. Imagine a huge network of tunnels over 20 miles long, right under the city. It's like a hidden labyrinth that connects various parts of Montreal seamlessly. It's like a secret underground world, just waiting to be explored. You can wander through these passageways and discover something new at every turn. Now you might be thinking, why would I want to go underground? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about avoiding the weather. The underground city is more than just tunnels. It's a vibrant, bustling area filled with life and activity. It's a whole other place with shops, restaurants, art galleries, cinemas, and even apartments. You can spend an entire day here without realizing you're underground. And the best part? It's all connected to the subway so you can get around without going outside. This makes it incredibly convenient for both locals and tourists. This is really helpful in the winter when Montreal gets really cold. Imagine not having to brave the freezing temperatures to get to your favorite spots. Speaking of winter, the underground city is a lifesaver. It's a warm refuge where you can escape the harsh weather and still enjoy your day. You can shop, eat, watch a movie, or even go swimming, all without going outside in the cold. It's like having an entire city beneath the city. It's like a warm, cozy haven under the busy streets, a place where you can relax and unwind, away from the hustle and bustle above. But the underground city isn't just practical, it's also a cool way to see Montreal's history and culture. It's like a living museum that tells the story of the city. As you walk through the tunnels, you'll see public art, historical displays, and interesting architecture that tell the story of this underground world. It's a feast for the eyes and the mind. And look out for the festivals and events that happen in the underground city all year round. There's always something exciting going on. From art shows to fashion shows to live music, there's always something happening down there. It's a cultural hub that never sleeps, so if you want to escape the weather, see a different side of Montreal, or just experience something unique, make sure to visit the underground city. It's an adventure waiting to happen. It's an underground adventure you won't forget. Dive into this subterranean wonderland and discover the hidden gems of Montreal. All this exploring makes you hungry, right? Get ready for a delicious experience because we're going to Jean Talon Market, one of the oldest and biggest public markets in North America. Imagine rows and rows of colorful stalls filled with fresh fruits and vegetables, and the air smells like cheese and fresh bread. This is Jean Talon Market, a celebration of food. As you walk through the market, you'll meet friendly vendors who love their products. Try local cheeses, enjoy fresh pastries, and buy some yummy souvenirs to take home. And don't be afraid to ask questions. The vendors are happy to tell you about the local produce, traditional recipes, and the stories behind their food. I love that Jean Talon Market focuses on local and seasonal ingredients. You'll find all sorts of fruits and vegetables, all grown near Montreal, and if you want something really special, check out the market's artisanal producers. From handmade chocolates to local beers to special spices, you'll find something you love. And if you're hungry, grab a bite to eat at one of the market's food stalls. Whether you want a sandwich, a bowl of soup, or something sweet, you'll find something tasty. Jean Talon Market shows off Montreal's great food scene. It's a place where locals and visitors come together to enjoy the best food of the region. So, come hungry, come curious, and get ready to experience Montreal's culinary heart. Now, for a taste of Montreal's trendy side, we're going to Mile End, a neighborhood full of creativity, culture, and great food. Imagine colorful murals on brick walls, vintage clothing stores next to bookstores, and the smell of fresh coffee everywhere. This is Mile End, a neighborhood that's as unique as it is charming. Mile End is special because of its art and culture. You'll find independent art galleries with work by local artists, live music venues with new musicians, and theaters with cool performances. And if you like street art, you're in luck. Mile End has some of the city's most amazing murals, made by artists from all over. Walk around and find hidden gems everywhere. Of course, you can't visit Mile End without trying the food. This neighborhood is a food lover's dream with everything from famous bagel shops to trendy cafes to new restaurants. Speaking of bagels, you have to try a Montreal-style bagel. These chewy, slightly sweet bagels are baked in wood-fired ovens and are a true Montreal classic. And while you're there, get a cup of coffee at one of Mile End's many coffee shops. Montreal loves its coffee, and you'll find some of the best coffee in the city right here. Mile End is best explored on foot, so put on your walking shoes, grab a map, and get ready to discover the hidden gems of this fun and interesting neighborhood. So there you have it, your quick tour of Montreal. From the old streets of Old Montreal to the top of Mont-Royal, from the underground city to the busy markets and cool neighborhoods, Montreal has something for everyone. Don't miss the city's vibrant energy, especially during its many festivals. The Montreal Jazz Festival is a must-see. Whether you're staying at a fancy hotel or a budget-friendly hostel, Montreal welcomes you. Remember, the subway, the Bixi bikes, or even just walking are great ways to get around. Oh, and one last thing. Practice a little French, try the ice cider in winter, and dress in layers. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Have a fantastic time in Montreal.